when you open the door, you know you're home.
Back around 1985, 1986, Leo Cochran decided, after having a very successful career with his brother John in real estate development and management, he decided he wanted to give something back to the community. And his idea was to form Caritas, which is a nonprofit housing development company for the working poor, providing housing for the working poor. Leo was 60 years old at the time, had had a successful career and decided he wanted to give back, and he contacted all of his friends and told them he wanted them to join him on this board of directors of this nonprofit company. Nobody said no. Nobody denied Leo. He wasn't someone you could say no to. So Leo established a mission that he was going to build housing for working poor people, people who couldn't afford to compete in the marketplace and yet were out there working, as he said in his fireman's vocabulary, answering the bell every day, going to work, but not being able to compete. That's the mission for Caritas. It's lasted and endured for this 26 years.
As a manager, I think your behavior rubs off on the clients, on the tenants. Yeah, absolutely. It's not, you know, it's how you treat people. My name is Fred Reynolds. I'm a house manager for Caritas Communities. I've been here for 25 years. I think the more disadvantaged somebody is, the more I want them to live here. It's much better that way. And I think it should make Caritas feel like they're really providing somebody that really is, whether it's a veteran that's disabled or somebody that has a mental illness or a physical disability, anything. So you just can't close your door.
Yeah, hi, my name is Joseph Davis, and I came to this program, the Caritas program, I believe it was in January 1st. And before that, I was homeless. When I came here, I got the sense of they knew me. Just about like, they knew me like, they acted like they knew me all my life. And it made me very comfortable and very comfortable. What I like about this particular program is that they give you the sense of friendship and peace and family, actually. I felt very comfortable. Most of my life, I traveled different places. I've been to a lot of shelters. As I said before, homeless, and I struggled throughout my life. But here is a whole different feeling. It's a whole different atmosphere. It's nice people here. God gave me a wonderful talent. I love to draw, and sketch, and things like this.
My name is Larry Nichols. I'm resident manager for Caritas Communities Incorporated. The building I manage is at 85 Westland Avenue in the Fenway District of Boston. Another property I manage is at 1202 Commonwealth Avenue in Allston. I've been a resident manager here at this property for 15 years, and I've been a resident manager at 1202 Com Ave for 10 years, 11 years. Residents at the Parkview buildings are, we have 63 tenants, so it's pretty diverse. But for the most part, it's a working crowd. It's people who work in the inner city. And in large part, that's one of the reasons Caritas is what it is because it's designed to keep working people in the city and not displace them to the suburbs so that they have long commutes. And this is right in Fenway District of Boston, so it's really perfectly placed. Residents at this property, we have a lot of security guards, a lot of people in the service industry. Many of them work in kitchens, many of them work at your local CVS's or some of the banks.
And I've always tried to myself, to try to make the residents here that do have a disability feel more welcome than the person that can go out and drive a car and go to work every day. That person needs to feel safe when they come home. They know they need to feel safe when they close the door, that nobody's gonna come in that doesn't belong here.
Hi, my name is Bob DeLore. I live at Caritas' facility, the BVQ, Bedford Veterans Quarters, on the grounds of the Edith Norse Rogers Memorial Hospital, which is a VA facility. I've been here 4 years, and I was one of the first people to move into this facility. And many people have come and gone for different reasons, moving back home to the South or out to the Midwest, and there's actually only about 6 or 8 people left from the original core that moved in initially over the course of the first 6 months, and I'm one of them. So obviously, I've enjoyed the experience. Well, it gets basically it gets them off the street. Like I said, the vast majority, if not everyone that comes here, is or has been at one point in time in the past year homeless.
I think it's added another dimension in my life. For the most part, when you're in business, as we were, you've got time for your business and time for your family, but not much else. I mean, if you're not paying attention to both, you're going to neglect one or the other. And this gave another dimension to my life, frankly, to be able to help this organization help other people who needed help. So I feel probably proudest of the fact that what we did was necessary and helpful to people, everyday working people.
It's been really interesting trying to get to know people and all of their inconsistencies, all of their good side, their bad side, everything about them has been a great experience. I've learned a lot.
Well, the property manager doesn't just clean the bathrooms and sweep the floor and whatnot. It's more involved than just collecting the rents and cleaning the building and planting the garden. It's everything. Sometimes you have to cook a meal.
Caritas mission in Boston has been really a relevant one. Many of the properties in Boston that were traditionally rooming houses were being lost and sold off, gentrified, and made into condos. In the South End, there used to be a lot of rooming houses, and now there are very few. So we have, Caritas mission was to save that housing stock, which they've been pretty successful at. 28 buildings, I believe we have today, and the mission was to keep working people close to the places that they work and not have to displace them to other communities. This particular property has been very effective at that. This is a place for people with the problems of today to come and hopefully sort through some of those problems of recovery, finding stable housing that isn't going to be too expensive for them. This is affordable housing. It's well-managed housing. It is clean. and we like to think and Caritas manages the best rooming houses in Boston today.
In general, I think the mission is, I think it's meeting its goals. I think Leo Corcoran would be pleased.
I think they do an excellent job in what they do. Mr. Corcoran founded an organization. He basically saw a need, and he tried to fill that need to the best of his ability. And the people that are now involved with Caritas do an admirable job. Somebody needs to do this, and they've stepped up to the plate, and they do it.
Private giving is extremely important. I'm not a big fan of government giving. I mean, the government subsidies have been very helpful in helping to provide funds for affordable housing, but having people who've had some success give of their own resources. Leo invested a lot of his own time and capital in establishing Caritas, and he did it for a public purpose. Leo would be very proud today of what he accomplished. I'm not sure he realized how successful it would be, but it's gone on to become the most professional nonprofit real estate development company in New England.